360-degree session. So today is a special session for all of you, that is the Ask Me Anything. Okay, so here I'm going to answer many of the queries that you have and many of the questions that you have regarding the coverage of finance current affairs, the RBI press releases, RBI notification, how much to cover, how many months to cover, and what are the areas that you have to focus on. So all of this we are going to discuss in today's session, and all your queries that you have in your mind regarding the RBI Grade B or RBI Grade A regarding the finance current affairs coverage, press releases and the RBI notification, that will be catered to in today's session. Okay, so if you have any queries that you can answer, like that you can ask, but before that do tell me if everything is clear, if I'm clearly audible and visible, if everything is fine. So there was a technical issue that was happening, that's why the session started a little late. So good morning everyone. Okay, welcome to the session. So first of all, RBI Grade A or RBI Grade B, which is going to come and how to cover for it and how much to cover for it. Okay, so first of all, do tell me if I'm clearly audible and visible, if everything is fine. So give me a thumbs up if you are able to hear me clearly. So here, see, as per the RTI that is available in the public forum, it has shown that there are a number of seats that are vacant for the RBI Grade A, for the RBI Grade A in the organization. Okay, in the RBI, at the post of Grade A, there are a lot of seats that are vacant. So it is expected that there will be the RBI Grade A that will come this year, and this is the expectation that a good number of seats will be coming. A good number of seats will be coming. Okay, so this is the expectation that as per the RTI that is available in the public forum, there is the expectation that a good number of seats can come for RBI Grade B this year. Okay, or RBI Grade A this year. Now for RBI Grade B, as per the RTI that is available in the public forum, so the RBI Grade B, the number of seats that are required, or the number of the staff and the number of people that are required in the RBI Grade B and C, they are nearly filled. So all the seats in the RBI organization, they are nearly filled. So it is expected that if the seats come for RBI Grade B, there will be less number of seats. There will be less number of seats. Okay, so it is expected that there is higher chances for bumper vacancies or good number of vacancies to come in the Grade A, in the RBI Grade A. Okay, so this is the idea. Now, if you are asking me about the syllabus or pattern, simple idea is that there is no notification for the RBI Grade A. So there is no previous year notification. So we cannot assume that, okay, this will be the syllabus, this will be the pattern. I cannot clarify this, that what will be the syllabus or what will be the pattern. So there is no clarity as such, and no one can provide you that clarity that what topics will come, what clear-cut subjects will come. No one can provide you the clarity, but seeing the other examinations, seeing the NABARD Grade A, seeing the SEBI Grade A, seeing the other Grade A examinations, you can expect that there will be quant, reasoning, English and GA that will come. Okay, that these subjects, because they even come in NABARD, they come in SEBI, they come in the IRDI, NPS, whichever Grade A examination you see, there is quant, reasoning, English and GA that come. Even in the banking exams, these are some of the common subjects that come. Okay, so there is no clarity about the syllabus and the pattern and the subjects that can come in the RBI Grade A, because there were no earlier notifications that are present. But seeing the other examinations of the Grade A post, these subjects have been common. So we expect that they can be in the RBI Grade A examination also. Okay, and you can understand that if we are talking about RBI as an organization, so for sure, if the RBI examination is being conducted, so RBI related press releases, RBI related notifications, RBI related news articles, they can come in the general awareness section, like they come in RBI Grade B. Okay, the weightage can be up and down, the numbers can be up and down, but you can expect that, okay, if we are talking about the RBI examination, let it be RBI Grade A or Grade B examination, the RBI related news will be there, and RBI related questions will be there, right? Yes, Yukta, but if you see the number of seats that are vacant, so how many promotions can happen? So that is also somewhat limited now. So if there are more than 1300 seats that are vacant in Grade A, can you expect that all the seats will be filled with promotion, 1300 plus seats? So I don't think so. Yes. So in RBI grade A, see, at least, see, if you are trying to prepare for the RBI examination, for sure there is no information available in the public domain that what pattern will be there, what subjects, what syllabus will be there. But at least if you are thinking of preparing for the RBI examination, at least do the quant, reasoning, English and GA. Okay, at least start with these subjects, so that just after the notification, then you will get the clarity that okay, these are the subjects, this is the syllabus, this is the pattern. But after the notification, will you have the time to do all these subjects at that point of time? The other students that have already prepared for quant, reasoning, English will be way ahead of you. So this is for sure your decision, because here the grade A examination, the RBI grade A examination is a gray area. We are saying that okay, quant, reasoning, English and GA can come. This is as per the expectation because of the other grade A examination. But we know that this is a gray area, right? This is a very much gray area. So if you want to prepare for the examination, if you want to take that risk that okay, I'm not aware about the subjects, I'm not aware about the syllabus, I'm not aware about the pattern, but I have the idea that okay, these subjects do come in the other grade A examination, so I should prepare these subjects at least. That will helping me in the other examinations also, in the banking exam, in the NABARD exam and such. Okay, so this is a gray area, I know, but there is the expectation that good number of vacancies can come in the grade A, in the RBI grade A. So if you do not want to miss the opportunity, then do start the preparation for at least these basic subjects. Okay. Yes. So you can understand that there are 1300 plus seats vacant for the RBI grade A. So some of the seats will be for sure filled with the promotion from the assistant to the grade A, right? But there will be some seats that will not be filled from the promotion, and those good number of seats can come uh, for to be filled through the examination. Okay. So any idea of exam month? So it is expected that in the May end or in the June mid, till then there is the expectation. Now we are not very sure, we do not have the internal information, so I cannot short say that okay, on this date the notification will come. Okay, so it is expected in the, like, there is a lot of discussion that is going on that it might come in the May end or in the June mid, till then. Okay, so I will suggest you that quant, reasoning, English, for sure you should be preparing these subjects. And for the GA, start from, like, you can start from January, Feb. For Jan and Feb, we have conducted the monthly, like for the Jan, we are conducting the monthly revision sessions, through which we are providing you the important topics that you have to focus on. So for the Jan and Feb, at least you can focus on these monthly revision sessions that are conducted 6 p.m. every Thursday. And through that, you can understand that, okay, what are the important topics or what are the important news articles that are in news. So for the current affairs, for the finance current affairs, ESI current affairs, GA, for your RBI notifications, RBI press releases, for your reports, for your schemes. For the Jan month, there are the monthly revision sessions that will be conducted for your Feb month also. So at least do these revision sessions, so that at least you know what were the important topics that were there in the Jan and Feb. And from the March onwards, start the preparation very seriously, because March has started. That's why I'm saying, otherwise for the Feb also you should be preparing very seriously for the general awareness section, for your schemes, reports, RBI notification, RBI press releases, finance current affairs and such. But at least if you do not have the time to go to the Feb, at least start with the March with very much serious behavior. Okay, so this is the idea. Any confusion here? Should I move forward? See, for the grade B, the eligibility is bachelor's, right? So for the grade A, it's not like it is going to be 12th or 10th, right? It will remain, or it can remain bachelor's, because for the grade B, it is not like that the masters are being asked. For the grade B also, only bachelor's is there. The bachelor's is the eligibility criteria. So for the grade A also, you can expect the same. Okay, so today is the Ask Me Anything. Okay, so we will discuss that what are the like what are the important areas that you have to cover. Okay, so finance current affairs, starting with the finance current affairs, you have seen in the RBI grade B, in the RBI grade B phase 2, there were multiple questions from the like there were 4 questions from the SEBI news article, and there were another questions also that were from the general news articles finance current affairs. Okay, so in the RBI grade B in the phase 2, the finance current affairs got a good weightage. So in the finance, how can you prepare for the finance current affairs? Okay, for the finance current affairs, if you have any course, that is good, you should prepare the finance current affairs from your course. But if you do not have the course, then either follow the business standard or the economic times. Okay, how many months of the finance current affairs should you be doing? Minimum of 3 to 4 months. This is the minimum that I am telling you. You should go up to 5 to 6 to 7 months, but minimum 3 to 4 months you should be doing. And now what kind of questions come? Like I have shown you some example, but in this session I have shown you that the finance current affairs, what questions do come and what questions have come in the 2024 examination, and how much was covered in the finance 360-degree sessions. Okay, so everything has been clarified here, that how much I have covered in my sessions, I have covered in my marathons, and what type of questions did come in the examination, and the most of the coverage we provided. Okay, so this you can see that what kind of questions have come. Now RBI website. So before going to RBI website, any doubts regarding finance current affairs? So vacancy kab aayega? I'm not very sure about that, but I can, like as per the information going on in the market, it can come in the May end or June mid, till June mid. Okay, it can be delayed also, that is in the hands of RBI, but this is the expectation and this is the discussion that is going on in the market among the people. Okay, okay, Abhi, you can, if you have such queries regarding the working experience and such, you can connect at hello@edutap.co.in. Okay. Jayant, hi ma'am, I follow your classes regularly. Also, I'm paid student of EduTap. So what would be better for me to follow for general awareness, as I work in IT? So having time issues as well. Okay. So see, I will suggest you that for the finance current affairs, for the RBI notifications, for the RBI press releases and RBI related topics, you can see the finance 360. And if you have our course, then we are providing the finance current affairs and all of this in the Current Tab magazine and RBI News Tab magazine. If you do not have a course, then I have shown you that either you can follow business standard or economic times for your finance current affairs. Okay, but do see the finance 360-degree sessions so that the difficult terminologies are getting cleared for you. Okay. Yes, Guru Raj. So today at 6 p.m. you all have the monthly revision session for the RBI notifications, for the RBI press releases. So whole of the RBI website, the important topics from the January will be discussed with you. Okay. So today at 6 p.m. you have the monthly revision session with me for the RBI website, for the RBI notification, RBI press releases, for the master directions. So all those important topics that were released by RBI, all the important articles that were released by RBI in January will be discussed at 6 p.m. with you all. I'm not aware about that, Lokesh. Which report is published annually and half yearly? Okay. So your FSR, Financial Stability Report, is released half yearly. The payment system report, that is newly released report of the RBI, is released half yearly. Other than that, annual report, the trend and progress of the banking, they are released annually. Okay. So FSR and payment system report, they are released half yearly, that are released by the RBI. Satya, what finance doubts? If you have doubts regarding the finance current affairs, you can ask in this session. Otherwise, the finance doubts you can share at hello@co.in if they are the doubts of finance static. Okay. Okay. Hello, ma'am. I am new to this exam. I don't have any single idea about this exam. Okay, Ketan, then like you should see the RBI Grade B notification and see that what subjects do come start preparing for quant, reasoning, English and GA. And you can also prepare, see, because you will be going, if you go through the RBI Grade B or RBI Grade A, it is a managerial post, right? So you should prepare some of the finance static topics, like whatever finance static is there, do prepare that. Management also you can start somewhat, okay? But focus on quant, reasoning, English and GA for now, and do see the finance topics and management topics. Kundan, if I'm teaching a topic, I will be teaching it in depth, but in the revision sessions, you will see that there are some additional topics also that are the small topics that you should cover from the RBI website. Now coming to the RBI website. So for finance current affairs, I have told you that minimum how many months you should be doing and which newspaper you have to follow. In the, see, in the Finance 360, I try to cover the finance current affairs, the SEBI news, the IRDI news, and so and so. But finance current affairs, they are more important for 3 to 4 months. As well as in the Finance 360, we focus on RBI notification, RBI press releases much. So do focus on business standard and the simple news articles you have to do from the SEBI and such. So if the SEBI news is there, and that news is like a new app has been launched, a new system has been launched, the SEBI's or the different departments or the different entities under the SEBI are connected with UPI. So these kind of news articles that are impacting the whole of the economy, they are important. Or if IRDI is doing something that is impacting the whole of the economy, that is important. Now coming to RBI website, from there you have to do the RBI notification and the RBI press release. Now, should we do the RBI master action or the RBI circulars? So only those master actions or the circulars that are coming in the under the notification or under the press releases section, so that become important. So you do not have to go through the master action that were released in 2016, 2017 or way earlier. So focus on the master actions that are currently released and they will be notified in the notification section or the RBI press release. So if you have ever gone, let's say, if you go to RBI website, so if you go to RBI website, there are different columns, okay? So in this column, like there is notifications. So monthly notifications, you can see that, okay, for February, what are the notifications? So these were the notifications in February. So notifications are important and the press releases are also important. So you have to see that for, okay, for February, what were the press releases? Now there are multiple press releases, but see, the money market operation or the daily working of the RBI, it is not important from the examination perspective because they are the daily, like daily money market operation is happening 5 or 10 times it is happening. You only have to focus in press releases, you only have to focus something new that has happened, okay? Like here, the monetary policy statement was released for the MPC meeting, the statement on developmental and regulatory policy has been released. So something that is different that the RBI has done, or let's say there is some decision that the RBI has taken, there is the meeting that has been done by the RBI. So those things you have to read. Result of 56-day or government stock, money market operation, all these things RBI do on daily basis. You will not be able to remember all of this. So just focus in the press releases, you have to focus on the additional factor authentication. So this is the new directions or the draft directions that the RBI has released. So in the press releases, you have to select that what to read, okay? So in press releases, you might be able to see 100 of press releases, but from here only 10 to 15 will be important, okay? So this is the idea. And in the, so in the the master action that is coming in the notification or the circular that is coming in the notification, those, the current master action, if there is any change that has happened, if a new master action has been released, that will be important. Months, so minimum 5 to 6 months has to be done for the RBI website, okay? And again, all the type of questions that come from the RBI website that I have shown in this video, I have shown the coverage that we have also done, okay? Now let me see some of your queries. Yash, if you start the preparation right now, हाँ आप clear कर सकते हो, because many of the students they start after notification also. तो आप कितना घंटे पुट कर पा रहे हो, आप कितना एफर्ट्स डाल रहे हो, उस पर डिपेंड करता है कि आप क्लियर कर पाओगे या नहीं. अभी भी यू हैव 4 to 5 months, ठीक है? 3 मंथ तो आपके पास पूरे पूरे हैं, फिर उसके बाद एक आध मंथ नोटिफिकेशन के बाद में मिलता है, तो 4 मंथ मान लेते हैं, यू हैव 4 मंथ्स। इफ यू आर स्टडिंग इन मॉर्निंग, इफ यू आर स्टडिंग इन आफ्टरनून, मतलब इफ यू आर स्टडिंग इन इवनिंग, अगर आप 5 से 6 घंटे भी लगा रहे हो तो आप वे अहेड हो बाकी स्टूडेंट से, राइट, जो उतना एफर्ट्स, जो उतना टाइम नहीं पुट कर रहे, या वर्किंग एस्पिरेंट्स रोज के 2 घंटे लगा रहे हैं, बल्कि आपके पास 6 आवर्स हैं। So you can see that your efforts, your time that you are putting, that will get you the results. Okay, so yes, you can clear the examination even if you start from now, because still you have a few months left, but you have to put the efforts, you have to put your time. What about PIB news? So that is covered by Devanshu sir in the current tab, or in the CT 360 section. So I am only talking about Finance 360 sessions, where I cover finance current affairs and RBI notifications, RBI press releases. ठीक है अमृत, देखो जब भी इफ यू आर फॉलोइंग जनरल अवेयरनेस, स्टिक टू वन सोर्स. आई एम नॉट सेइंग इट शुड बी आर्स, इट कैन बी एनी वन. Okay, if you have a course of some different organization, that is fine. Stick to one source. That should be your main source. That should be your main source. So this one source should be your main source. Then for verification, you can have a additional source. That's it. Not like if EduTap is providing you something, if let's say X organization, Y, Z, E organization, let's say 10 organizations are providing you something, and you are studying the same thing again and again, that is not valuable. So have a main source, have one main source, and then have a additional source. That's it. See, in the finance current affairs, you have to read the topics that are important, that are relevant for the whole of the economy, and that will create some impact. Okay, so in the finance current affairs, like the SEBI question, like the question that came in the SEBI grade, in the RBI Grade B, in the RBI Grade B 2024, the question that came from the finance current affair in the phase 2, it was regarding that, okay, SEBI has said that the retail investors, they can invest in the debt securities through the UPI. So that is a big decision, because the UPI is being allowed by the SEBI for the retail investors to invest in the debt security subscription. So what should be the limit, from when it will be launched, who has done this, and so these are the things that are important. So you have to understand that, okay, if a decision has been taken that is impacting the investors, that is impacting the whole of the economy, those topics are important. Another question was regarding that small and medium real estate investment trust have been allowed. Before, the real estate investment trust were the big trust, we can say, but now the small and medium real estate investment trust have also been allowed, and they were quite in news. So you just had to tell the minimum limit. So you can understand that the decisions taken by some authority that is affecting the whole of the economy, that such topics are important in finance current affairs. Okay, now if you talk about ESI, so see, one-liners, if you are talking about, let's say, awards, sports, and defense exercises, such kind of news are known as the general awareness news, GA news. Okay, so this you have to cover for minimum 3 months. That's it. Okay, for the ESI current affairs, 5 to 6 months is required. For the finance current affairs, you can do 5 to 6 months, but 3 to 4 months should be the focus first, minimum 3 to 4 months. Okay, for the GA, that are awards, sports, defense, you can do minimum 3 months. Okay. Sethuram, if you are not good in answer writing, do see the perspective 360 taken by Jaskaran sir, where he discusses with you the art of writing. Okay. No, Anupam. See, the Finance 360, I have told you that the Finance 360 covers the important finance current affairs, the important RBI notifications, and the important RBI press releases. The main focus is given to the notifications and press releases. Okay, then the focus goes to the finance current affair. Okay, so this is the idea, but not all. The important ones are covered, the lengthy or the difficult ones are covered, or the most important ones are covered in the Finance 360. Now, we are also conducting the monthly revision sessions at 6 p.m. every Thursday. So today, my session is going to be covered for the RBI website, we can say. So in today's session, I will bring some additional topics also that were not covered in Finance 360, and they were very small topics, but they were present in your RBI website. So this monthly revision session will tell you that, okay, these topics are also there that you have to focus on. So this monthly revision session is going to be a addition for all of you who are preparing for the RBI Grade A or Grade B examination, because in the monthly revision session, some additional topics will be shown to you that, okay, they were the small topics that we have not covered in the Finance 360 big sessions, but these are the additional topics, okay, that you can read, and those will be very simple additional topics. So that is the idea. So most of the things will be covered through the Finance 360 main sessions and through the monthly revision session also. In the monthly revision session, we are trying to bring the most important ones and the relevant ones. So we cannot say that we will be covering everything, but yes, the most important things are being covered, as well as do read the magazine that is provided by your institution, or do go through the RBI website if you do not have the course, okay? Thank you so much, Kundan. And can I cover QRA in 2 months? That depends upon your, like, how good you are in quant reasoning, how much of the logical mind you have. That means how much focus you can put, how much time you can put, how much efforts you can put, what is your current level of understanding. So try the topics, and once, like, do give a mock test. Once you have given the mock test, you will understand that how much marks you are getting, how far you have already come, or how good you already are, or how bad you are, okay? So do see that. So Kundan, you and everyone, you have to cover the finance current affairs and the RBI website. So basically, you have to cover the finance current affairs from the Business Standard or Economic Times. You have to cover the RBI website, not on daily basis, just like 15 days. After the 15 days has finished, and or after 1 month, like when the January, the whole month has finished, or let's just take the 15-day period for easiness. So let's say 15 days have passed. So 15th January. So see that from 1st January to 15th January, what were the topics? And you will see that, okay, most of the topics have been covered in the sessions, but some additional topics, small topics are there that you can cover yourself, okay? Then from 16th January to 30th or 31st January, so see that what topics have come in the RBI website from 16th January to 31st January in the RBI notification, in the RBI press releases. You will see that most of the things have been covered, and the additional topics that are left, they are the small topics that you can cover yourself. If you see that, okay, a big topic has been left, then you can comment down below in the Finance 360 degree recent session that, okay, ma'am, can kindly cover this topic also. Then I will take it up, okay? So that is the idea, that you have to go through the RBI website every 15 days if you do not have a course. If you have a course, the course is providing you everything, right? Now, finance current affairs, in the case of finance current affairs, you have to see the newspaper on the daily basis, because in the RBI website, you have everything provided to you, okay, in the like monthly basis also, so in an easy manner. But in the newspapers, you will not be able to keep 15 days of the newspapers with you. So for the finance current affairs, read the newspapers on the daily basis. Yes, if I'm teaching some topics in Finance 360, so for sure they are relevant, okay? And the most important and the relevant ones are being picked for the Finance 360. So in the monthly revision session, we are going to cover the important. So in the monthly revision session, for your RBI news tab, for your RBI website, this will cover the important ones and the relevant RBI notifications, RBI press releases, okay? So monthly revision session, today your monthly revision session is for January. So January notifications and the press releases will be discussed in today's monthly revision session. And you will see that most of the topics, many of the topics, the big topics you have already done in your Finance 360 degree sessions, and some additional also I will be bringing. Yes, the Finance 360 classes PDF is provided in the Telegram channel of EduTap that you can join. And the link for the Telegram channel is given in the description box below, okay? I have okay. Any other query anyone has? Amrit, I'm covering the RBI website notifications and the press releases, but I'm only covering the most difficult ones, the lengthy ones, and the most important ones. Okay, so some small ones are there, so I will suggest you that after every 15 days do go through the RBI website, so you will see that most of the important things have been covered, but there are some minor things that you should be doing. Okay, I have okay. Now, these were some of the questions that have come in the RBI grade B from the RBI website in the phase 1, in the phase 2. So you can see that multiple questions come from the RBI website, from RBI notifications and RBI press releases. And in this session, I have told you the top, like the questions that have come from RBI website, from RBI notification, RBI press releases, and the coverage. There was like huge coverage that was present from the Finance 360-degree sessions. Okay. Now the schemes, RBI schemes, you have to do, even if the scheme is in news, even if it is not in news, you have to do the RBI schemes, because there were descriptive questions, objective questions that have been seen from the RBI schemes in the RBI grade B examination. Okay. So the PIDF scheme, the RBI Retail Direct Scheme, Internal Ombudsman Scheme, Integrated Ombudsman Scheme, and Liberalized Remittance Scheme, these are some important schemes of the Reserve Bank of India, and I have taken the sessions on all these schemes. So if you want to understand any of the scheme, you should see the session. Ashok, I have already answered that Finance 360, nothing can be complete. Even if you are reading a document that is prepared by the whole team of current affairs, then also you need an additional source. So how can you think that in YouTube you are getting everything for free, right? Finance 360, it is only providing you the important, relevant, and the most difficult and the most relevant finance current affairs and the RBI notification, RBI press releases. But you have to go through the RBI website after every 15 days to see that the small topics are not left. In the monthly revision session, you will see that okay, majority of the things have been covered, and the small topics will also be brought in the monthly revision session. Okay, but if you do not have a course, you have to go through RBI website. Okay, see, in the YouTube you have the Finance 360-degree sessions at 10 a.m. On Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. You have the CT 360-degree sessions 7 a.m. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. You have the government scheme sessions also. Okay. Then you have Perspective 360 for your descriptive answer writing. Okay. Now, other than this, we are conducting monthly revision session, where the monthly revision will be done for the schemes and for the current affairs, for the finance current affairs and such. So monthly revision session is there on every Thursday, 6 p.m. So on one Thursday, there will be the government schemes revisions. On the other, there will be reports revision, current affairs revision, and then today there is the revision of the RBI website, that is the RBI notifications and press releases. Okay. Kirti, then you can prepare for RBI and simultaneously you can prepare for NABARD or the other examinations also. So if you already have prepared for CAT for a long period of time, that means your quant reasoning should be strong. Your English should be pretty strong. So you have to focus on your weak areas now. Okay. Yes, finance current affairs, they are also getting. So in the Finance 360-degree sessions, we cover the finance current affairs, that is your SEBI news, IRDI news, any news that is related to the finance current affairs. So in the Finance 360, we are also covering the RBI notifications and the RBI press releases, as well as there is the monthly revision session, that is for the current tap or the current affairs monthly revision session. Okay, that was conducted last Thursday. So the monthly revision session for January has been done for the current affairs. So in that we had discussed the finance current affairs, the ESI current affairs, and the general awareness. So in the monthly revision session, the finance current affairs, we are just discussing it, because the finance current affairs, they are usually very small now. So in the monthly revision session for your current affairs that happened last Thursday for the January month, so in that we covered the finance current affairs, and you will see that most of the finance current affairs were one-liners and they were discussed itself in the monthly revision session. Okay, and in the finance current affairs, your SEBI circular, SEBI news, your IRDI news and everything is getting covered. How to prepare for RBI Grade B? You have to prepare for quant, reasoning, English, and you have to prepare for general awareness. For the morning, you can keep the morning time for your quant, reasoning, English and GA preparation. GA you should also prepare in the afternoon, and then in the evening you can prepare for the static questions. Start with management static, then finance static, and at last just do the very basics of ESI static. Okay, you can change the timing as per your requirement. So this is it. I can see that there is no further query, so I will be ending the session. Just remember that monthly revision sessions are being conducted. There is government schemes. So January monthly revision session for government schemes has been finished. For your reports and for your current affairs, the monthly revision session for January month has been done. Today the RBI notification and press releases that monthly revision session will also be done. So your for January we have done all the revision sessions that were there. Okay, so today your January month revision sessions will be completed. It will be done with. Okay, now these revision sessions, they are very important because here we are discussing the relevant topics and all the important topics we can see. Okay, so in the current affairs session, for the January monthly revision session, we had discussed the finance current affairs and the ESI current affairs that were important from the examination perspective. So if you want to see that what SEBI news is important, what IRDI news is important, you can see the current affair monthly revision session for January. For February also it will be conducted. Kundan, see, the reports session is taken by Devanshu sir. So when he will come for the monthly revision session after 2 weeks, so next week the government schemes on Thursday at 6 p.m. today, the RBI notifications and RBI press releases session will happen for January monthly revision session. Now next Thursday, government scheme session will be there. After that, the current affairs revision session will be there for February. After that, report session will be there for February. So the CT 360 session is also there day after tomorrow. So you can ask from Devanshu sir that what reports are important. Okay, he is the one that is taking the report session. Offline sessions nahi hoti, it is only online sessions that EduTap provides. Okay, Shruti, any other confusion anyone has? So this is it. If you do join the YouTube channel so that you continue getting these relevant videos, and join our Telegram channel where you get the PDF of the sessions. Okay, so the PDF of this session will not be provided, but for the PDF of other sessions, do subscribe to the YouTube, do join the Telegram channel. The link for the Telegram channel is provided in the description box below. You're most welcome, Kundan. What about the others? Is it clear? Any other query you have? So if you have any other query, do write in the comment section. If you have any other query, I will try to cover it. Okay, so the finance 360-degree sessions are important because there we are covering the most difficult, the lengthy and the most relevant RBI notification, RBI press releases and the finance 360. And I have shown you through one video that from finance 360 there were multiple questions that came. So I have shown you in this session that through the finance 360-degree sessions, multiple questions have come in the RBI Grade B phase 1 and phase 2 examination. Okay, now monthly revision sessions are also there that are important for your overall idea that what additional topics are also there in the month. Okay, Akshat, I have given this answer at the start of the session. Okay, so do see the starting of the session. I have told that for grade A, at least start from quant, reasoning, English and GA, because these subjects we have seen in the other grade A examinations also. Okay, so do see the first part of the session. So this is it. Thank you everyone. Thank you for joining.